All right, today we're going to talk about something that could completely shake up tech hiring. I mean, it's a really radical idea that goes right after the one thing we all have, the resume. We're going to look at a platform called Evalzz and explore a future where, your GitHub commits might actually matter more than anything you've ever written on a CV.
So let's just get right to the heart of it. The big question that's behind this whole shift. Have you ever spent, I don't know, hours and hours perfecting your resume only to feel like it's already useless? Is it finally time to just admit that the good old resume is dead? And here's where the real problem lies. It's this huge disconnect. See, on one side, you have the resume reality. It's static, it's totally based on keywords, and let's be honest, it's pretty much impossible to verify. But then on the other side, there's your reality. Your work is dynamic, it's all about your actual skills, and it's provable on places like GitHub. That gap between what the paper says and who you really are, that's where all the opportunity gets lost.
So yeah, let's just make the call. At least for the tech industry. The resume is dead, and here's exactly why it's failing all of us.
I mean, just think about it for a second. The resume you updated 6 months ago, that's basically ancient history in the tech world. It doesn't show that new programming language you've been grinding on, or that awesome side project you just launched, or that incredible open source fix you pushed last week. It's a history document, not a live feed of what you can do right now.
And because we keep relying on this busted tool, we end up with a completely broken hiring process. Seriously, it's just this painful, super frustrating cycle for candidates and for companies. Nobody's happy.
Let's break down the pain points, right? First, your real skills are scattered everywhere. GitHub, LinkedIn, Kaggle. So recruiters have to become detectives just to figure out what you do. Then there's the whole trust issue. I mean, anybody can write Python expert on a resume. And on top of all that, the system is just packed with bias, from keyword filtering bots to just plain old human snap judgments.
This comparison really tells the whole story, doesn't it? On one side, you have the old way. Just resumes, filtering by keywords, and making these biased decisions. But on the other, you've got this new promise of unified profiles, real skill data, and evaluations driven by facts. The question, of course, is, how do we get there?
Well, the proposed answer is something called the Unified AI Profile. The whole idea is for it to be the bridge between that static resume and your dynamic, real-world skills. Basically, a single source of truth for what you can actually do.
So, what is this thing exactly? Well, instead of you just telling a company what you can do, the Unified AI Profile shows them. You connect the platforms you already use, and an AI engine analyzes your actual work, your real code, your projects, how you solve problems, to create this incredibly complete, evidence-based picture of your abilities.
And this quote from the CEO, Hamad Ali, just hits the nail on the head. It's about a fundamental shift from measuring words on a page to measuring real, verifiable impact. The idea is simple. Your work should be able to tell its own story.
Okay, so that all sounds pretty cool in theory, but how does it actually work in practice? Let's take a look at what this means for both the person looking for a job and the company trying to hire them. For you, the candidate, it's actually super straightforward. 3 simple steps. First, you just connect all your professional accounts. Second, the AI does all the heavy lifting, digging into everything from your code's quality to how fast you learn. And then third, boom, it creates your unified profile complete with these really detailed skill ratings. Your work is literally speaking for itself. And this is way more than just some static profile page. It comes with some really powerful tools for you, like an AI resume builder that uses your verified data to help you get past those screening algorithms, or a smart job match analysis that gives you a personalized compatibility score. There are even leaderboards so you can see how your skills stack up against your peers. The goal is to give you real, actionable feedback. Now, let's flip it. What's in it for the companies? For them, this could be a total game changer. Instead of drowning in a sea of resumes, they get instant access to verified data. The AI matchmaking can score and rank people based on their actual skills, not just keywords. This could speed up the entire hiring process like crazy. You know, when you zoom out a bit, you start to see that this is about so much more than just a better job board. This is really about fundamentally changing how we define and show our professional identity in the tech world. So you might be asking, how is this different from, say, LinkedIn or HackerRank? Well, LinkedIn is all about networking and skills you report yourself. HackerRank is awesome, but it's really focused on isolated coding tests. Evalzz is trying to give a holistic evaluation of your actual, real-world work. It's the difference between saying you're a great developer and showing the code that proves it. And the company's vision statement really says it all.
The goal here isn't just to fix hiring, it's to create a whole new standard. A universal digital identity for every tech professional out there. A future where your profile is a true, verified reflection of your potential. I mean, that's a seriously bold vision for a more transparent and fair industry.
So I'll leave you with this one question to think about. What if your career was defined not by your past job titles, but by the verified, concrete proof of what you are capable of doing right now, today? That's the future a platform like this is betting on, and that is a future that's definitely worth thinking about.